This is Darryl Stewart at Ready to Shine Now. By now in your life, you may be finding that trusting in a God, a higher power, a power greater than you might be a little difficult, because this would mean that you would have to trust again in something outside of yourself. Many people I talk to say to me, "Are you high, Darryl? Are you frickin' kidding me? Why would I believe in a God? Why would I ever do that again or at all in my life?" Because of your life experiences, your traumas, your childhood traumas, those WTF moments in your life that have created your existence up until this moment, you might be finding that surrendering to a God would be super unsafe, super insane for you, because you've given up on that idea years ago, because to give up control in your life would mean leaving you open to being vulnerable and to being hurt again. Am I right about this? I think our lack of trusting in God or a higher power affects how strong our life purpose shows up, because all of us have these unresolved feelings about having God in our lives. I've seen this pattern show up time and time again in my clients, in myself, when we're not trusting in something outside of us, because we've been hurt, we've been betrayed, and we've been abandoned by a higher power or a God in our childhood or in our past. So this tapping video is about allowing your strong feelings about God and higher power to come right to the surface and to be released, so that you can manifest more of what you want in your life. Because the more resistance you have towards God, the more we tell it to go fly a kite up yours and other more colorful language that I will get into on the other video, the more this blocks our dreams and desires and passions from materializing in our life. Thus, we struggle, and we're struggling and struggling and struggling. Don't get me wrong here. I've had a shitstorm of feelings towards God. I've cursed him one side, down the other one for years. And the thing that I've realized is the more I communicated with him, to him, the more opportunities, the more things manifested to me that changed my life for the good. So every time I came to the table and I talked about my true feelings about him abandoning me and him leaving me, things changed for the better. So then I started to wonder, do we need to be super authentic, super raw with our feelings towards God so that we can manifest what we truly want in our life? I 100% believe that, because faith in something bigger than us will lead us to our life purpose faster, quicker, safer, easier, and ultimately on the path that we're meant to be on before all of this BS that happened in our life came into us and hit us. So we're going to start tapping. I want you to follow me all the way through this. I want you to be able to take a moment and ask for an opportunity to show up for you. Whether it's an opportunity to make some money, an opportunity to change your life, an opportunity to change your relationship, an opportunity to have a trip. Whatever that opportunity is, ask for that opportunity to show up in the next 7 days, because the thing that I realize is that we are not asking for what we want because we assume that it's not going to happen. So we're going to release all of the emotions around this, and we're going to allow these opportunities to show up in our life faster, quicker, easier, and safer. So this is my PG rated tapping routine. If you would like to try the R-rated tapping routine for the people that curse and swear, there's probably a link somewhere on this video. Please go there. I'm not trying to, the reason I'm doing this is to get you to your dreams and desires and passions faster. I'm not here to offend, and I don't want you to be offended by the cursing and swearing. Can I trust God? Can I start this process? A part of me is like, WTF. Make a decision to turn my will over to a higher power? Why would I want to do that? I don't trust a God. I don't trust this higher power. Part of me doesn't believe that there's anything outside of me. It hasn't shown up and helped me before. Are you nuts? Why would I want to do that? All this resistance. God's not going to help me with this opportunity. He hasn't helped me in the past. I don't think this is going to happen. This is total BS. This doesn't make me feel safe at all. Surrender? I'm not going to surrender myself. This opportunity is not going to show up. Forget about it. A part of me is saying, WTF is this? I don't want to surrender. All this resistance. There is no opportunities going to show up. God has not been there for me. God has not been good to me. Why would I ever offer myself to Him and ask for an opportunity? He has not been there before. Forget about it. I want to honor that. I don't believe that this opportunity is going to show up. I don't believe God's going to help me. He hasn't helped me in the past. This is total BS. I don't think this is going to help. There's no opportunity going to show up. I just want to honor all of this. And I just want to honor this resistance. Because I think it's just total BS. Surrender. That's not going to happen. Nope. I'm not going to surrender to God. All of this resistance that's coming up. This is very triggering for me. This doesn't feel safe. No way. I'm not doing this. God's not going to help me. Hasn't helped me in the past. Nope. Not sure if God loves me. Where was He in the past? Where was He when He needed me? And I'm going to go to Him for an opportunity now? Why would He help me? He's not going to help me. Hasn't helped me in the past. This is total BS. I don't believe in this. Why would I believe in this? I don't want to open myself up again. I got hurt in the past. I felt alone in the past. Why would I ever want to open myself up? That hurt back then, and I don't want to get hurt again. I just want to honor that. I want to validate that I don't want to get hurt again. So believing in something greater than me? No, I'm not going to do it. So I just want you to take a deep breath, exhale it, take a deep breath, and exhale it again. I want you to write down any insights, any events that have happened in the past where you lost faith and lost hope, and having something outside of you there to help you and support you through something that happened in your life. And generally what happens is that we have been feeling abandoned and betrayed, and we've lost hope because of something that happened in our childhood. It might have happened in our adulthood, but generally it happens in our childhood. So take a moment to write those notes down, because they're really important, because all of those unresolved feelings we've kept inside of ourselves, and they've created this toxic drip that drips and drips and drips, and it really blocks us from manifesting what we truly want, because we don't feel safe, we don't trust, and we don't think things are going to change. So take this moment and put me on pause. Why in the earth would I follow God's guidance and ask Him for an opportunity? He hasn't helped in the past. What has He done for me lately? It says God never lets us down. I just think that's a load of BS. What happened in my life, buddy? You certainly weren't there in the past. I don't think you're going to help me right here with this opportunity. You let me down. Parts of me are so pissed off at you. And other parts are so sad about that. Of what happened in the past. Because you betrayed me and abandoned me. You didn't help me. So I don't think you're going to show up for me today and give me an opportunity to change my life. Other parts are feeling really alone with this. You aren't there for me. How can I trust you? Surrender to something I can't see, that let me down, that I feel punished me? Why in the heck would I want to do that? So I just want you to take a deep breath, exhale it, take another deep breath, exhale it. Put me on pause again, write down any insights, any ahas, any connections to things in the past that might be coming up, that might be important in this process, because those things that happened in your past that are still unresolved are blocking you from moving forward and making more money, being prosperous, changing your life, and allowing opportunities to come into your life, because we're still stuck on some element of emotions towards that God, that higher power, and just realize that sometimes we've looked at our gods, like our parents have been our gods for a very long time, that we looked up to them, we looked to them to keep us safe and keep us supported, and a lot of us looked at them as our gods when we're really, really young. And if there's something coming up around them, write those thoughts down, because that's really important, because that will be blocking you from manifesting this opportunity, manifesting what you truly want in your life. So just take a deep breath, exhale it, think about that opportunity that we talked about at the first of the video, and just put your hands over your heart. And just think of that opportunity, maybe close your eyes, and allow that opportunity to go out to the universe, to God if you want, to universe, wherever it needs to go, and just allow it to be fulfilled in the next 7 days. And if you don't trust it, that's fine. But just allow it to go out, and just be open to the possibilities. And if, I always say, prove me wrong. I don't trust you, prove me wrong. So just allow that opportunity to be released. Take a deep breath, exhale it, allow it to go to the universe 360 degrees around you, and allow that to show up in the next 7 days. And if it proves you wrong, it proves you wrong. But it won't hurt to try. So this is Darryl Stewart at Ready to Shine Now.